I did the whole thing and I forgot to hit the record button. So I'm going to have to do it all over again. Alright, so let me go ahead and start over. Hi, or hello, my name is Adam Weigel. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. Please remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder's treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder's treason should ever be forgot. What do I know about Guy Fawkes? Well, the only thing I know about Guy Fawkes is nothing. Okay, that's something. I went and saw V for Vendetta in the movie theaters, but I fell asleep. I always fall asleep during movies. I have a degree in film, and when I go to movies, people just heckle all the time, and they make me upset, and everybody wants to go at 1 o'clock in the morning, so I fell asleep. So it's really, really weird. Alright, what do I know about Occupy Wall Street? My original answer to this was a lot better, but I forgot to hit record. So basically, I'm going to summarize it. Get over yourselves. Get a job. Stop complaining. I am the poorest person on the planet. I'm on food stamps. I owe the government so much money. I live in a church house or whatever it is. I have nothing. I went to school 3 times to better myself, but I never once blamed anybody for my faults because these were the decisions that I made. So stop protesting. Get a job. Get over yourself. In essence, rich people give us jobs, and having more money equals stability. The issue that I have is that people no longer associate money with stability. They buy an iPad and they think that they're liberated. They think that they have money, but they don't have anything. They have an iPad. And so now people have these fancy electronics and this sort of nebulous way to communicate with one another, but in actuality, they're poor just like me. I'm poor, and I'm talking on a camera, and I'm going to post an internet video. But that doesn't mean I have anything. I recognize that I have no money. So the fact of the matter is, stop blaming other people. Get over it. Get a job. Try harder. Make better decisions. It's not anyone else's fault that you're in the situation that you're in. If people choose to be greedy, you have a choice to not be greedy. You have a choice to avoid that. You have a choice to do better. But you choose not. You choose to blame. And being the poorest guy in Louisiana, I can tell you, I never blamed anybody for it. Because everything up to this point was my decision that I made. What's the next question? Alright. How do people organize themselves? I think that it's a fear-mongering pity-pat party. It's just like, I don't have any money. I don't have any money either. Let's protest about it. So I think that it's based on the fact that they think that the 1% are going to take over the world or whatever it is. And the fact of the matter is, they have to remember the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. That's never going to change. Not in ancient times, not in America. So you're going to have to devise a new strategy to fix your personality, to fix your situation, because they're not going to change because they have the gold and they make the rules. So you have to find a way to find your loopholes or play within that game, within those rules. And protesting together is not going to work. So they organize themselves through fear-mongering and self-pity. And that's what I believe. The next question. How do you know, okay, what do you know, okay, how do you think the internet, okay, so I think the internet is not a bad thing. I think like any form of communications, it just seems, it makes it easier for us to talk to one another, but relationships take effort. Letter writing takes effort. Calling on the phone takes effort. Emailing takes effort. All these things take effort, but I think that people take the ease of communications that the internet provides and puts their relationships on autopilot. Like, for instance, Facebook. Facebook will tell me when their birthday is. Facebook will remind me who their mother is. Facebook will tell me who their friends are. We used to have to remember those things because our relationships took effort. And now, rather than using the internet for proper communications, people are just putting everything on autopilot. If your friendship, your husband, your wife, obtaining a girlfriend, obtaining a boyfriend, solidifying relationships with your father takes effort, that's supposed to happen. You're supposed to struggle with that, not just put it on the back burner because the internet provides you with that service. It's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be a struggle, and you're supposed to figure it out. But people use the internet to put relationships on autopilot. And let me just make sure I get this completely correct. How do you think the internet's been? So how do I think it can be used to bring people together? In the same manner that letter writing or phone calls can be used You have to have something to offer to the relationship, and that person has to have something to offer to the relationship. So the fact of the matter is, just because the internet is the medium in which we communicate doesn't mean it's a chance to put people on autopilot. It's the same thing with the telephone number. Just because it's easy to reach out to someone, people might not do it. I'll call her later. I'll do this later. But the fact of the matter is, it's making people lazy in their relationships when it should be hard to build it. I want to struggle and fight for the people that I love, because that's easy to do. That's a process. That's a struggle we need to go through to find out how we jive, what we like, what we don't like, how we fit in, how we don't fit in. That's the way it's supposed to work. But the internet sort of just nullifies those steps, and people just say that algorithms and statistics and things that I really like that predict the election, God bless, I believe in it, will determine how much effort we should put into our relationships. And the fact of the matter is, we are in control and we can decide those things. And if tomorrow we wake up and we choose that we hate that person, we can do that. It's amazing. That's how much power we have over technology. So you can choose a robot revolution, or you can choose to take control of your relationships, organize yourself. Who the hell's calling me? I'll talk to him later. So that's how I feel about it. So Guy Fawkes, I don't know nothing about him, but the fact of the matter is, you need to use the internet not as a medium to make your relationships easier, but to make your communications with them easier, but the relationship should still be a little bit difficult. I think so, at least. That's my opinion. I still write letters to people, so what can I say? Because I understand that it takes a little bit of effort to love people. And it's very easy to hate people. It's very easy to be distant from people. It's very easy to fail. But if you want to succeed, there's a process you have to go through, and you have to be willing to do it. So if it's hard, it's a decision that you made, and you will get through. So I don't know if that answers your question, Tara, but I hope so. Merry Christmas.